Sesethu Enhle Mboza, a 19-year-old Bachelor of Arts student at Nelson Mandela University, will be laid to rest at her home in Mthatha this morning. Sesethu tragically took her own life moments after she reported being raped. Her heartbroken mother described her as a loving daughter who had a bright future ahead of her. The university is investigating the tragedy. Newzroom Afrika's Liyema Vumisa joins us live for more. Liyema, it's not a very good morning at all. What can you tell us about Sesethu, and also what can you tell us about the particular case that she reported prior to her taking her own life?
Yeah, that's right. It is not a very good morning. In fact, even the weather itself is not cooperating as far as the sad news and the tragedy that has befallen the family of Mboza. As you rightfully correctly mentioned in your intro there, she is 19 years old. She unfortunately took her own life after she was allegedly raped by a person that she in fact was attending the very same university, Nelson Mandela University, with. Now, the family has just left this funeral parlor to fetch her remains, and I mean the entire family was here. The student body for the Nelson Mandela University also was here, and I can tell you it was not a very good sight at all, with all of the tears that were coming after they saw her for the last time. Now they've departed the funeral parlor and are now heading to the home, where she will also step in for the last time before being taken then to the service that will be held for her in honor of her. And as you know, the different speakers will take to the podium to pay their final respects. But contrary to that, the case still is lingering as far as the rape is concerned for Sesethu, because we understand then that the student, who is a fellow student at the university, had since been granted bail by the magistrate in that particular town of Mthatha. I beg your pardon there. Thereafter, rather not Mthatha, Gqeberha, I beg your pardon. Thereafter then, he was able to come back to the university, continue with his studies, and that was angering them, to the student body of the Nelson Mandela University. We understand there were various, peaceful protests or marches that were staged, taking to the administrative block and taking to the administration of the entire university to, bring to attention the concerns that they have as the students, particularly relating to their safety and security in some of those residential units and places that are outside the campus, because even her residence was outside the campus where the alleged rape took place. All we know then at this current juncture is that the university has since, started an investigation trying to understand what might have transpired. Meanwhile, various other organizations, including the Department of Social Development, have also collaborated to sort of, bring together their heads and try to find an amicable solution in the way forward, because as far as the family is concerned, although she has passed away, but that still remains a question of what happened before she took her own life. She will be laid to rest today, and certainly will bring you those proceedings and also speak to some of those family members who at least have the strength. And I must just indicate that the mother herself really is, very powerful as far as strength is concerned, because she, understandably could not be able to talk, but in fact she was able to talk to us and communicate as to what is going to happen, and everything logistics concerned is involved. But certainly we will keep in touch base then as far as the proceedings of the funeral are concerned.
Thanks very much, Liyema. Liyema Vumisa, Newzroom Afrika reporter, coming to us live from Mthatha in the Eastern Cape, where the funeral of the late Sesethu Enhle Mboza will be taking place today.